In this video, I want to share with you one technique which is very powerful to activate you being alive and fearless. And I call this technique the stranger therapy. Now, stranger therapy is basically a way in which you can really test yourself being alive and fearless. And anyone who has self-doubt, low confidence, or who wants to grow and who really feels excited, who wants to feel excited or really looking forward to learning and growing, this therapy, this stranger therapy is something which you should take on. Now, normally when we talk about the word stranger, what comes to our mind is fear, right? We have been programmed from childhood not to talk to strangers. We have been told that strangers are bad, strangers are negative, strangers will do something bad to you. Now, of course, I'm not saying all strangers are safe, but if you want to grow, if you want to really live an alive and fearless life, you need to expose yourself to strangers. Now, you have to go back to your childhood and understand that this entire fear has been ingrained in us, and as we grow up, as we move to college, as we go and take a job or start our business, we really are not very comfortable with strangers. We really want to stay away because we have this program running in our mind. What if he cheats me? What if he does something bad? No, you know what, don't talk to strangers, stay away. Or you want referencing and you want to go with someone whom you know, and we never land up talking to other people as much as we should do. And there is a negative impact here, because unless you open your horizon, unless you be more alive and fearless and grow in your life, and basically if you want to grow, you have to meet more people. We're talking about human beings, 7.2 billion people on the planet, which you will have to meet. So even if it's increasing your relationship, marketing, sales, business, employee growth, personal self, with your family, with your kids, you will have to start knowing more people and meeting more people. Now, what is the disadvantage is because we don't meet more people, we don't learn. We are not learning, we are not activating our brain, we are not able to move into unknown territory. And I'm not just talking about people just in your environment, I'm talking about pure strangers, like you don't know them and you go have a conversation, understand their world, where they're coming from, what are their challenges, what are their problems, and really understand what life is all about. And second is, if you don't meet these strangers, you're not learning, you're not growing. If you're not learning, meeting new people, there's no growth. It could be in your business, it could be on a job, it could be in each and every area of your life. You are able to move forward to the next level. In my personal profession, I had to meet a lot of people. I had to, talk to people online or offline while I'm traveling and other places, so that I can, kind of connect to people. And that is where I saw growth. Now, quickly, how do you what is the stranger therapy and what do you do? How can I, activate being more alive and fearless and really learn and grow? You always travel, right? In planes, in trains, in buses. That is a good place to start. Like, whoever is sitting next to you, start talking to them, right? Ask their name, where they're from, what they do in life. Are they in business? Are they doing a job? How is it going? Relationship, marriage, kids. Now, I understand, sometimes you have a conversation with people sitting next to you while you're traveling, and some are very nice. They're more happy to talk to you, and sometimes some people don't like it. So that's fine. You can introduce yourself, and if you find that they're busy, they're just not interested, stop. But I promise you, hardly you'll meet anybody who really does not want to share. Normally what happens, you're traveling and both of you are really afraid of each other, and you're like, what, should I talk? And the other person is thinking the same thing, that should I engage, should I ask? So just go ahead, be alive and fearless, introduce yourself. And if it's a long flight, if it's a long travel, who knows what comes up, how you would network, your interest might meet, you might have some business or job or something comes up, and you can network together where it's a win-win situation for both of you. Second place that you could really, talk to people is go to network meets. Any business meet, anywhere where you can go meet new people. Maybe it could be business, maybe it could be a job, an exhibition, or it could be just a seminar, a workshop where you go sit next to strangers and kind of interact. I have met a lot of international friends I've made because I've been traveling and I've been participating in programs where I have met friends, and we're still on Facebook. We talk to each other, we message each other, we are kind of hi, hello, how's it going, and stuff like that. So you really kind of not just you cross border international cultures, people, you can really connect and learn from them and really grow your mindset. And last but not least, online is an excellent source of meeting new people. Again, it's also risky, but if you know that the profile is valid, you know the person is good, there is no harm chatting unless you go extreme. There's no harm like knowing that person, getting on a call, Facebook or Messenger or WhatsApp, and just trying to share. I mean, in one way you might say it's really risky because you don't know that person, but from another perspective, how I look at it, you are actually talking to a person, right? So whatever they share, you understand, okay, what's your challenges, parenting, business, employment, and you really understand what each person is going through, and you can really share your stuff also. Sometimes being anonymous is good. People can share more stuff, and your whole idea is to just meet people and understand where they are, what are they doing, so that it opens up your mind. Often we are so stuck in our own world that we don't want to step out and look into someone else's world and life. Now again, it will challenge you being comfortable. You don't want to do it. We are used to staying in a comfortable zone with people around us who we know. So take this opportunity this week. Try to meet 5 new people, strangers, absolute strangers. You go, introduce yourself, say hi, hello, how are you doing? And talk about yourself, ask them about themselves, and see how it goes. I'm sure you will experience more, being more alive and fearless, and you're really walking over your fear to be able to do that. And that is what I'm inviting you to do. Use the stranger therapy. It's really helpful, and it just kind of busts your belief that no, strangers are bad and that person is bad or this person is bad. Once you start engaging with people and you spend some time, you really come to know that people are really just like you are, and everybody is having the same sorts of challenges and problems, and you can really empathize with people, and you really kind of bring out the alive and fearless within yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions regarding this video, post it below the video. If you have anyone whom you know is really afraid and low in confidence, or a person who's really kind of not a people's person, send this video. It might help them, push them forward to meet new people. If you're with friends, go ahead and introduce yourself to other people around you and have fun doing this. Stay alive, stay fearless, dream big, stay strong, and I'll see you soon in the next Alive and Fearless video.